Good morning, students and staff. Wait a second. Audio, raise my levels, TriCaster, fade in those graphics, and teleprompter, please start scrolling.
That's so much better. Anyways, good morning, students and staff. It's a fine day here at Dreyfus School of the Arts, and we're really sorry for those technical difficulties. I'm Jay Romanichin at the desk again.
And I'm, you guessed it, your favorite performative anchor, Adam Perez. Finally back behind the desk, sitting in this comfortable stool, rather than standing behind a camera all class period. Sorry, Derek and Finn.
I know, right? Let's go ahead and roll that intro. Attention Dreyfus students, SoFi scholarship applications are now open for all to apply. You can all apply for summer institutes and college scholarships beginning November 10th at 12 a.m. and applications close on February 22nd, 2026 at 11:59 p.m. To procrastinate and apply as soon as possible for the summer of your dreams.
Oh, sorry. You caught me drinking my matcha. Anyways, club photos will be taken for the yearbook today in the gym. Photos will only be taken of students who turn in their signed parental consent forms before the deadline for the club. Yesterday, you should have received pink passes through your third period teacher for photos, and today, students must have their physical pass and student ID to leave class for the gym 5 minutes prior to the time of their club photo. Students who do not have their physical passes will not be permitted to leave class and will not be admitted into the gym. Photos of passes will not be accepted. Please see Ms. Gates in room 1102 if you have any questions.
The Muse is having their fun lunch in the back of the cafeteria today to celebrate the first issue of the year, and their new stories up on their website. Come check it out for copies of the issue, a prize wheel, and everything Muse. As a Muse staffer myself, I hope to see you there. And also, all of this wouldn't be possible without you, Miss Gates. You make our news magazine the best it can possibly be. Now, to Anthony and Kayla on more.
At Dreyfus School of the Arts, the Muse magazine and the Marquee yearbook are the journalistic outlets for the kids at this school. From writing stories to taking photos, these kids do it all. Many of them have won awards for their hard work and consider going to journalism as a profession. Leading these students through their storytelling journey is Dreyfus journalism teacher Miss Gates, who uses the Muse magazine and the Marquee yearbook to teach kids journalism. Her students constantly look up to her, as she is their current guide in what they have and will achieve in journalism.
I think just her commitment really inspires me personally. Like, she does not have to do anything. If she's doing something, it's her full heart, her full time. She's using her full brain, and I don't know how she doesn't forget anything, because she's always on her stuff, and even I forget stuff, and she's like, no, this needs to happen and this needs to happen. But not just is she an instructor in that way, she's so kind, and she's always that guiding hand, and she doesn't do the work for you. She really makes sure everyone can be the best they can be, and that really inspires me, because how she is for me, I hope I can be to the staffers.
Being the exceptional teacher she is, Miss Gates has won District 7 Teacher of the Year at FSPA. This honorary award is given to teachers based on student voting. According to her students, Miss Gates stayed quiet through the voting process, never asking her students to vote for her. They did so in their own free will.
And so during the voting, it was completely student run. Our agendas, they're made by the EICs or by the students. And when they were telling us, reminding us each class period, hey, the nominations are open, you should probably write for Miss Gates. It helps, obviously. She would just look down at her laptop. She wouldn't say anything. There would actually be no reaction, because she wanted it to be something that was authentic, why we really think that she deserved the award, not because it would be we would get any benefit out of it. And so I think that speaks a lot out of a person.
Being responsible for 2 publications is a difficult task to manage. Miss Gates works diligently to make sure both the Muse and Marquee stay on track, while simultaneously guiding these kids through the journalism art form. This leads people to ask, why does Miss Gates put in the effort that she does?
I think it's really wonderful and special to see people grow and to see people that are part of something bigger than themselves. To me, that it builds so much empathy and compassion on this campus, and I think it makes the world a better place. It's really special to feel recognized, and I feel like a lot of times when most of the work that you're doing is behind the scenes, like you don't realize that other people notice. So it's nice to feel noticed.
Preserving the journalism art form, Miss Gates is a teacher that the people around her look up to, not only as their teacher and guide, but as a humble, hardworking person that serves as an inspiration to everyone at Dreyfus. I'm Anthony Osorio, reporting for DSOA Today.
If you need community service hours and want to join a fun event, then we have the opportunity of a lifetime for you. Join the Dreyfus Palm Beach Marathon Water Station Google Classroom for all the info. We won last year and want to keep the streak alive. The contest will be held Sunday, December 14th. In fact, I may sign up myself once this take is over. I joined all the honor societies I could and have a grand total of 0 hours. Also, remember Finn and Derek, the two who had to spend their whole class period standing behind the cameras? Well, they went out and found our most talented students. Here's to them.
Good morning, Dreyfus. I'm Finn Carmen, also known as the emo guy from the news, here to bring you another installment of Dreyfus Got Talent, the segment where we see what talents you guys have outside of your normal art area. Let's get right into it.
My name is Lily Ting. I'm a digital arts and photography major, and my talent is dancing. I'm nervous.
I can Mongolian curtsy.
My talent is saying 6-7 really fast. 6-7, 6-7, 6-7, 6-7, 6-7, 6-7, 6-7.
Oh. Okay, wait, I think I messed up.
Frankly, I'm jealous. I only like D&D, Audrey Hepburn, Fangoria, and Harry Houdini. I can't sing, I can't dance, and I don't know karate. Whatever. Back to the anchors.
You know, Jaya, we finally have a break from this wonderful place we call school.
I know, right? This next week is going to be so much fun.
I'm sure it will be. I know I'm leaving this afternoon for my annual trip to Georgia, but if I wasn't, I would love to kick off my week with some fun events to do this weekend in the Palm Beaches.
That sounds like a great idea. Now, here's to James on what this county has to offer.
Good morning, Dreyfus. I'm James Griffin, your reporter for the morning. This weekend leads into our long-awaited Thanksgiving break, so before you settle in for the festivities, you can take some time to have fun in the Palm Beaches. Today kicks off the second half of Wicked for Good, so if that's your style, then you can bring your friends, parents, or significant other to watch that movie with you. But if movies aren't your thing, you can head over to the Norton for their Art After Dark, which starts at 5 and ends at 10, so you will have plenty of time to change and freshen up if you are adding that to your plans. If you want to touch a little bit of grass and maybe hit a bit of nostalgia, you can go to the Lanterns and Lights Safari Nights at Lawton Country Safari, which starts at 6 p.m. and ends at 10 p.m. This event opened on November 1st and ends in January of next year, so you have plenty of time to hit it up. Anyways, I hope you guys use my 5-star guide for this weekend, Dreyfus. I am James Griffin. Now back to the anchors.
Now for some final reminders, the Winter Arts Medley is being held in Meyer Hall when we come back from break on December 5th. Also, the School of Visual Arts is making a visit on December 4th in the Media Center during lunch, and American government students will take their FCLE test on December 8th. And finally, make sure to get your prom tickets now on School Cash Online before prices rise in January.
Sadly, that's all we have for you today. I'm Jay Ramanujan.
And I'm Adam Perez. I wish every last one of you a turkey Thanksgiving break, although my family never really does turkey. We normally do a whole pig in the cajachina, you know, true Cuban style.
That's enough yapping, Mr. Favorite Anchor Boy. That's all we have for you today, Dreyfus. We'll see you at class changes and lunch.